Listen, gang, this has been such an awesome last few days. Thank you for allowing us to pick up our last. Since you guys started in the last 6 minutes, we picked up 60 new participants. So I'm very glad that we picked up the last 60 participants. Guys, in the chat box, we put 3 videos: the Shopley Sizzle video, the Shopley Snapshot, and the 5-minute video on 8 ways to get paid. Why is this important? Because some of you are at a strategy session, but you still want to know what is Shopley. So there's a gap. We're not going to go through what is Shopley, how does it work, a presentation. Tonight's not a presentation. We've actually been doing 2 presentations every day for the last 14 days. Where were you? We missed you. This is strategy. We're going to be showing you rollouts, updates. We're going to be talking about the game plan. We're going to be talking about how to upgrade in the next 24 and 48 hours, depending on when you joined us as an invite. So it's going to be that conversation. However, if you are brand new right now, don't leave. I want you to stick with us if you want to. But let's talk about, for just 1 minute or less, what is Shopley? Shopley is a global marketplace, 150 plus countries day one, that is connecting vendors of physical products and digital products to tens of thousands of affiliates worldwide, brought together by the best community and team builders you can think of, and has a place for people of fantastic business development skills who want to bring vendors onto the platform and connect them with social media influencers and team builders. So there's a place for everybody. There's 4 ways to make a 6-figure a year income. Whether you want to be a vendor, you want to do business development, you want to build a team, or you're a social media influencer and you want to do live commerce and social commerce every day, there's a place for you. Guys, here's the document. This document you can find. Thank you so much. This document you can find in Telegram. Go to I think you just click on Telegram, click on documents, it'll pull up there. And beta vendors, physical and digital only, all course creators are accepted now. Beta vendors will continue to be added. And then a vendor must read, document, and email. The vendor must, not the influencer, the vendor. This is really important. We're going through we're doing the exact same process that Amazon does for their vendors. We have to go through a legal KYC, know your customer process. It's the exact same thing Amazon does. We didn't change a step. So if you're a vendor, or if your vendor's like, well, I don't understand why I've got to show my driver's license, because we have to protect our customers against fraud. We have to protect our merchant relationship with Visa, MasterCard against fraudulent vendors. So if this is going to be something it's not an easy process. It's not like setting up your Facebook profile. Creating an Amazon store is not easy. And we're doing the exact same identical process as them, because we're launching globally and we need to protect our customers. We need to protect our influencers, and we need to make sure the vendors are actually who they say they are. They're not fraudulent vendors. So we got the vendors, the only one that can send this in. So prepare your vendors. I had a vendor text me today. I was like, hey, can you help me with this? I'll just send you my stuff. I'm like, no, it's not exactly how it works. You got to set up your store just like you would. So, okay, I'm going to bring on really quickly. I want to introduce you another corporate partner here. And this corporate partner is actually also out of the APAC region. Couple decades on the corporate side of direct sales networking industry. I want him to tell you briefly about his background, what his role is in supporting all of you in this company. And then, Chris, anything you want to share about the vendor side? Because I know you were excited about that piece of our business. I know you thought it was pretty darn cool. So, Chris Cooper, over to you. You're in the jungle. He's in the jungle.
I am. I'm here in the jungle. It's a fake background. So I'm actually in a coffee shop, but that's what I love, the versatility of this business. I love how international we are, and I particularly love the majority accent on this call is Australian. We cannot go wrong with this amount of Australian strength in the room. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. But I predict the future of this business will be Southeast Asia. When you look at the trends, when you look at what's happening, particularly with e-commerce, there is one country that dominates the e-commerce field, and that is Greater China. Greater China, this one country alone has more than 50% of the global market share of e-commerce. The next country is the USA with 25%. And after that, all the rest of the world shares 25% of e-commerce sales. But what is happening here in this region, I'm talking about Oceania, Asia, Southeast Asia, Greater China. It is rapidly growing with e-commerce, rapidly growing with influencers. This model that we have tapped into, it is working. It will work. It is the future. It's the future of the direct selling industry, the MLM industry. It's the future of how sales are working. It's the future of marketing. It's the future of advertising even. To live here in this region and to see what's happened with advertising. Gone is radio, gone is TV advertising, gone are the magazines. Every way that we knew that the people would reach us with their marketing content to influence us, it's all gone. It is all influencer marketing now. It is the YouTube videos that I watch, the ads that pop up. It is TikTokers, it's influencers hitting me through Instagram, through Facebook. That is the way you get your message across. You've got to be in it to win it, but if you're out, you're going to lose. So I see that trend happening in Southeast Asia, and Shoply.com is tapping into that. We are an e-commerce platform, and that is how everyone here does their shopping now. We are reaching people. We don't have a big marketing budget. It's an influencer budget, and that is the absolute trend here now. We're on such a winner. So I'm glad to be involved, and I'm glad to be focused on the region that I love the best, and where I predict very soon we will see Shoply take off and will lead the pack. It will be Southeast Asia, and probably particularly Greater China, but so much opportunity here, so much a population, and tapping into a trend that they are truly embracing in, and really glad to be working with a great team that I'm familiar with. Half the board, I've worked with 2-3 different companies, more than 10, 15 years. We are a great team. I'm very proud of Rod in particular, the work that he's done to launch this. Nick, the reins that you have taken with your training, helping everyone, including me, to understand what it is. I still have so much to learn, but we've done it. We've pulled it together. It's looking fantastic. The launch is soon. I say, watch out. We are unstoppable. I'm glad to be part of it. And my role, similar to Rachel, I am at your service. We are corporate. We are here to help you, to help your teams, to help your vendors, and particularly to help you as you wish to grow, recruit, train in Southeast Asia, Oceania, all this area. We're here at your service. Glad to work with you. Thanks, Nick.
Chris, we're glad to have you here, partner. So much better of a team now that you're with us. So super happy you're here. And speaking of a super team, we're going to transition here, and we're going to talk about a little bit about our vision, mission, and purpose. We're going to talk to our Chief Visionary Officer. He's going to talk about some of the tools he's been working on, some of the things his team's been feeling. I want him to share with you guys what he's seen across the world through the networks and leaders he's been speaking to and through. He's done billions in sales in nearly 200 countries. He's launched hundreds of products, brands. He's a storyteller. He's a dad and a great man. Let me kick it over to my brother here. R.K. Williams, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Nick. Can you hear me okay?
You're good.
Perfect. Thank you. Chris and Rachel, welcome to the team. It's wonderful meeting both of you. I look forward to the process with you guys all the way to the top. So thank you for being on our team. Well, first of all, man, yes, I have had the privilege of doing this once, not quite as sophisticated and as clean as this, because we had to ship product everywhere from our home base all over the world. And I'll never forget, it was always 9 o'clock in the morning somewhere. So it was never sleep. You never get to rest. But I grew to understand people. I grew to really understand that we're all looking for the same things. And that in this profession, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to quit. And we need to make this the most beautiful union of human beings we've ever seen in our entire careers in our life, because I love the idea of focusing on the things that unite humanity and not divide us. Just bring us together in this cause and this purpose and this business where we can truly make a difference in the world and illuminate the visionaries, the entrepreneurs, the dreamers, the people who have their products right now sitting on their kitchen tables wondering what they're going to do with it. How do they get the word out? So I love that we get to include these people that otherwise get overlooked. So this is what really thrills me more than anything about this company, is we're going to leverage the global economy indiscriminately to every doorstep on the planet. This will be a business that never sleeps, folks. And I just love the idea of this whole idea of what we're going to do 24/7. So my job in this company is starting to happen now. I haven't been sitting on my hands completely, but I'm excited because can see that Rod's job is to keep this thing going, man, and get under the hood. And he's under the hood right now, guys. That guy is working hard. Nick is just Nick. You guys know Nick, man. He's an amazing human being first and foremost, but his job is to go out and get him. And he's doing a fantastic job of that. My job is to keep him. And that's my reputation more so. It's just more the idea of creating a home and a vision that's bigger than all of us. So none of us get in the way. No egos, no entitlement, no do me. But serving is greater than selling. Now, we're going to do a lot of transactions, a lot. This is going to be a very transactional company. But let's not step over people to do it. Let's be transformational along the way. Let's take a stand for people and come together in the most beautiful way where there are no cross lines. We just all fit together. So with that, when I first heard this vision, I wanted to make myself useful, and I had no idea what it was completely about. I think I kind of understood it all, but it was still unexplained. Terry would get on the call with me once in a while, tell me this, tell me that, and hang up. So I thought, okay, I'll do a couple of videos out of the gates. And when I do vision, I usually go as high as I could possibly go so I don't miss the mark, and then start building the extremities from there. And so I did a few videos. When I say a few, there'll be about 104 of these videos, 2 a week, and they'll go out on social media and take a different approach. Who is Shopley? Man, these guys really care about people. They really care. And so these are a couple of videos that we did, and there's 104 of these, so get ready. But this is to really confirm your choice in us and to create curiosity in the marketplace. So go ahead, Stacy. Thank you.
Unique, a generational idea, category-creating business solution for the career-minded entrepreneur. Now, a reality. Abundant. Create a full-time income in your spare time. Live your dreams all the time. Intuitive. Don't drown following outdated, oversaturated business verticals. For as of today, they are limiting. Get out from behind the problem and start winning in front of the solution. Shop. Set up shop now. The world is coming. We are Shopley. A shopper's dream come true.
Awesome. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that very much. So folks, you can see that my love is for the people. And I believe we found the best product in our profession. I also believe we found the only sustainable product in our profession. And it's on this Zoom right now. It's us. So when I talk to you guys, I see it that way because the people are going to make this thing work. And once it starts working, it starts humming, I don't think we're going to be able to stop it. I think it's going to be on autopilot in the most beautiful way, but it's going to expect us right now to really step into it and create that together. So all of us joining in together. So very excited about the future, folks. I can't wait to meet all of you in person someday, sooner or later. But let's get into the incentive plan. Now, an incentive plan is designed for you to work it, and it's not supposed to work. You have heard people say, this plan, dang it. No, it's like saying this golf course. You go from hole 1 to hole 2 to hole 3 to hole 4. That's how it goes. You don't go backwards. So an incentive plan is there for you to work. And so our plan is very logical. It's common sense. There are facets of it in matching bonuses and overrides and such differentials that just find the leadership for performing. So if you perform in our plan, you're going to be found by the cash rewards. And so we have 3 projects I've been working on to get done for you guys for this very special night. And of course, I have received a lot of help from Nick and from Rod and from Jorge and from Stacy, and other people who you won't meet, but they're big projects. And this is one of the first ones. It's a short video, and it's designed to recap the general philosophy of how the plan pays. So you can choose to be a vendor development, you could choose to be an affiliate, you could choose to be a team builder, you could choose to be a vendor and make money, but they're all very logical and very common sense. So we'll play 20, 30 seconds of this video.
At Shopley, serving our shoppers or customers comes first. Then, the wealth is shared with vendors, entrepreneurs, and influencers alike. For this reason, we bring to you the Shopley Incentive Plan. There are 8 different ways to earn. Take your pick or choose them all. So let's get started. So, there are 3 ways to start. At Shopley, serving our shoppers or customers.
Awesome. So it just goes through it real quickly, just common sense. Here's how it pays. Now, I want to make sure you all understand, you don't have to understand every facet, every detail of our incentive plan. You just need to know how to work it. It's like a car. You don't understand the engineering of the car. You just know how to drive it, start it, drive it, right? Start it, stop it. So if some of you are going to want to dig all the way in and figure out every little detail, and we hope you do, we hope more often than not, more people do than don't. But at the end of the day, my experience in our profession, and I'm going to say 25 plus years, is that most people don't understand every facet, but they do understand how to work it, how to duplicate it, because that's where the money is made. A brilliant idea that nobody understands isn't brilliant, but a simple idea that everybody understands is deemed brilliant. So here's a little slideshow you guys can use as well. It follows the video more or less. This is just, yeah, thank you. Love that fancy stuff. So there's a slideshow you can do to present it to people along the way. There's no Australian accent here, is there, Nick? No.
Yeah, we got a couple of them. It's not you.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point. So then there's a 20-page, if you want to get deep into it, folks, you can get all the way into this compensation plan. And there's a 20-page thriller if you want. So depending on how deep you want to go, we have it for you announced today. So these are all available to all of you to go in and research, use, share, empower, learn. This knowledge is powerful. So go ahead and access it and use it. We're excited for you guys to use it. So in closing, what I would say is I'm really excited that we're on the eve of our first day of running transactions and signing up influencers and influencer pros. I will tell you that being an influencer pro at this stage of the game would be a smart thing to go, because smart way to go because of all the benefits that are on the table. You would leave too many things on the table if you're really in it. If you're in it to win it, I think it was Chris who said this. If you're in it to win it, then make sure that you're 100% in it. Don't just put one foot in. There's a correlation between risk and reward. A little bit of risk is going to give you a little bit of reward. A lot of risk is going to be a lot of reward. All risk, all reward, but you got to manage that. And the way you manage it is you work your butt off right now. You minimize the risk. So very excited on the eve here, guys. Can't wait to serve everybody and meet you. This is probably a night we won't sleep, to be honest with you. We're going to all be up late doing our thing. So with that, Vince, with that, Nick, I apologize for that, Nick. I'm excited to turn the time back over to you.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to open up to the panel here. Anybody that wants to go with this, tell me your favorite part of the comp plan. I'm going to show the Shopley simulator in 3 minutes after a few of you guys share. So who hasn't shared in a while, dive in. Thank you, guys. I'm going to jump to the Shopley simulator to land the plane on compensation. But let me give you guys my thoughts. I'm going to run the simulator if I can. Stacy, it's just I need to control the numbers if I can. Thank you. Here's my thoughts on compensation plans, period. Marketing messages and behaviors matter. Percentages don't. When people get focused on percentages, or they start talking about how their percentages are better than that company and this percentage is better than that company, and the percentage on the 17th level to the 8th power divided by the square root of the Fibonacci sequence is better than that one's, I know that person is not a major player in what we do, because 100% of nothing, last I checked on math, is still nothing. So if a marketing message can drive huge value, if a behavior can drive huge numbers, then that is more important than a percentage. Because if a marketing message of Shopley, if the idea of a global marketplace, the idea of uniting vendors and social media influencers worldwide, if that is sexy enough to create momentum, then the percentage is less important than the ability to drive huge revenue. Smartest people always say, man, just give me a little bit of something big. Just give me a little bit of something big. And everyone else who operates out of scarcity is like, give me a big piece of something small. Give me a big piece of something small. It's all mine. All this little itty bitty thing is all mine. I just want a little bit of something big. Now, that being said, we do have a really extremely a very extremely abundant compensation plan that's beautifully put together, and it pays everyone the right way. The behaviors are there. I'm going to show you guys the Shoply simulator. This is going to roll out the next few days. What is it waiting for? It's waiting for me to finish this video right here. That's a fake video. That's a placeholder. So what I'm doing with you live, we need to put on video right here. Here's your disclaimer. Simulations or projections are not necessarily representative of income. Please read the rest because it's a simulator. But why is this important? Because in the next 20 to 48 hours, you're all going to be asked to upgrade. Every one of you has a timestamp right now based on when you said yes to your invitation. That timestamp is going to be locked in to your order of where you sit in the community bonus based on when you said yes to your free invitation, as long as you upgrade. You must upgrade before 20th at midnight Central Daylight Time. Okay, why does this matter? Because if you do not upgrade, what's going to happen is everyone else who came in after you on the free invitation system is going to compress in and be one of the first seats. If you do upgrade, you hold your seat. Okay, well, what am I holding my seat for? Great question. How our community bonus works is whoever referred you and whoever referred them, every time we bring people in to this amazing community, it creates waves and waves and waves of talented people who sit in a node. I'll explain a node in a moment. And all of us are supporting each other to create a dream income. So you might wake up and 100 people were in your community and you didn't add any of them personally. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 80, maybe it's 200, maybe it's 500. Well, what's going to determine that, Nick? The quality of the people that you're currently connected to. Well, all of us are connected together. So at some point, you're going to see placement into your community. Now, what does this mean? If you do nothing but upgrade to Influencer Pro, you can upgrade to Influencer or Influencer Pro. I highly recommend Influencer Pro. If you do nothing but upgrade to Influencer Pro and you don't refer anybody, but the people that you're working with do, it's going to start filling out your waves. Boom, 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 boom. And let's say it only filled out 9 with an average value per node of $150. What's a node? Great question. A node is an influencer or Influencer Pro. That's it. It's a node is when somebody buys a license, they're a node. Somebody buys an Influencer, Influencer Pro license, they are a node. Well, what's the value of their node? It's their subscription plus the subscriptions of their affiliates and their vendors. I'll give you one example. You're an Influencer Pro. The value of your node is $40. You get 10 affiliates. The value of your node is now $140. You get 1 global vendor. The value of your node is now $240. And you can have up to 797,000 nodes through your waves. Okay, let's say you got 9. You didn't refer any of them. You just made $50. It says $50 per month, but that's actually an edit. Stacy, can we capture that? It's actually $50 for that 2 weeks, because every 2 weeks is when we calculate the community bonus. So in the next 2 weeks, if another 9 memberships popped up there with a value node of 150, you get another $50. Okay, well, what if there was 90 and you put in 0? You put in 0 people, $472. It's only going to allow you to take out $500 if you don't do anything but stay active. As long as you're active, you can earn up to $500. But if you want to go actually build an awesome team and build a great group of affiliates and a great group of influencers worldwide, and you want to go from Catalyst to team influencer, to micro, to macro. And let's say you go to, I don't know, the micro influencer land, and you start making sales with vendors throughout your organization. Here's what's going to happen. As your team increases, not just through you, but through you and the people that brought you in, it's just auto-filling. Boom, boom. Nick, I don't want to auto-fill. Too bad, it's going to keep giving you people, but I don't want any more. Doesn't matter. It's going to keep giving you people. Well, then I'm going to resign. That's the only way for it to stop giving you people. Actually, if you stop staying active, it would stop giving you people and stop paying you. But what happens if it turns into 250? That's 1,300 a month. What happens if it turns into 500? That's 2,600 a month. What happens if it turns into 5,000? That's 26,000 a month. Well, how do I get that 26,000? Well, you have to become a macro influencer one, which means the sales revenue that you and your team do in the marketplace need to total 25,000 organizational volume, and you can pull out that 26,000. Anybody want to get crazy with this? What happens if it's 50,000 people? It's $250,000. Yeah, there's no way you guys are going to put 50,000 people in. Sure about that? Watch this. Craig, can I ask you a question? Tony, can I ask you a question?
Yep. Yeah.
And Rachel, can I ask you a question? And Ron. We'll just pick the last company you were either with at corporate or the last team that you built. How many total quote unquote distributors did it have? Just give me that joined at any point. Just give me a number.
Well, the last company I was with, our email database had close to about 650,000.
How about you, Tony?
Oh gosh, it's over 1 million.
That's your customers too. How many was just promoters? Ron? Let's circle back to you, Tony.
We had over 5,000 promoters and probably more than that customers.
For sure, more than that. And are you talking about for Evergreen? You guys have way more than 5,000. Way more.
No, I said 500,000.
500,000. 500,000. I'll go next. We had 800,000. So if I had 800,000 and Ron had 500,000 and Rachel and her team she was at corporate, top leader for the company she was at was Craig, and other people like Craig, they had 600,000. That's about 2 million between the three of us. This is about to get crazy. That's only 50,000. I share that because some people think these ideas are crazy. If you are here early and you upgrade Influencer Pro, there are no guarantees. I have no idea who you're working with. I have no idea who brought you in, but I do know who the first 3, 9, 12, 27, I know who the first 30 in are, and they can't add more people. It has to go into the community. It has to go into the community. 100% spillover. 50,000 people, 250,000. 500,000 people, 2.6 million a month. It's insane, y'all. It's no guarantees, but I guarantee this. There's going to be some really sad people who said they're full of shit. I'm not upgrading. I don't believe them. And 6 months later, they find out the person who did, just chilling, making a couple grand a month because they made a couple grand a month of sales in the marketplace and they locked in their spot now. So I'll take 2 people from the panel that didn't speak in the last round. Tony, take it. What advice do you have in terms of upgrading? Come tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you got to do it. You know when I'm most excited about this comp plan, Nick, because I failed math twice in high school. So by default, I'm not a comp plan person. However, I've made millions in this industry, and it's a lot because of you and your excitement. So if you're excited, if Ron Larson's excited, if Ron Way's excited, I'm good to go. I'm excited. But yeah, upgrade, you guys. You're at the right place at the right time, and you gotta pay to play. And in this game, we're playing with some big boys right now. So let's go.
Next up, anybody want to share? RK, I'm gonna kick it back to you, buddy. We want to hear from you as well.
Well, I love the idea that we're taking on some of the big boys in decentralization. That's what I love to play with a chip in my shoulder, Nick. So I love this idea that we get to go in there and say, okay, we got something you don't. Let's go. Let's go toe to toe, and let's go out there one person at a time, one vendor at a time, one affiliate at a time, one influencer pro, and let's go take on the big boys. And I love that. I love being the underdog. I don't like being the favorite. I like being the underdog, and that's who we are. So it all starts in the next 24 hours, and I love it.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm going to move off compensation to Shopley Simulator. Let's talk about upgrading. Let's talk about new tools. I'm going to throw this in there now because I know people are keep asking in the thread, how do I upgrade? How do I upgrade? We're talking about this at the end of tonight, but I'll jump to it now in language. In your invitation dashboard, meaning invite.shopley.com, your invitation dashboard, invite.shopley.com. One second, we'll just show you visually. Looks like this. Invite.shopley.com. Here we go. This one. That one right there. Invite.shopley.com. That one. Tomorrow, it's going to say upgrade now. You click that button, it's going to take you to upgrade. It's really basic, okay? So I don't want to go through it all right now. We're going to end with this tonight, but tomorrow, just do that. It really is that easy, okay? So let's keep going through some goodies. We got more goodies, people. Let's go through. Here's the YouTube channel. For those of you guys that haven't seen the YouTube channel, go here. There are playlists. There are news and updates. There's incentive plans. There's 15 different languages on the video. There's trainings. There's all kinds of goodies there and all kinds of goodies. We got Polish, we got Mandarin, we got Vietnamese, we got Swedish. And I know people are about to light up the thread going, Nick, why is there not Finnish? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Well, let me finish and I'll tell you. Let's go. Okay. Thank you for that. Let me tell you why there's no Finnish. Invites. This is numbers from 2 days ago. This is not today's numbers. They're much higher. I can't find Finland on the top 25 country list, but I can find United States, Canada, Australia, Aussies, number 3, well done, Jamaica, Thailand, India, UK, Nigeria, Netherlands, Philippines, Germany, Greece, Sweden, Italy, South Africa, Belgium. Now, the numbers may have changed in the last 36 hours, but I can't go translate Finland if there's 4 people in Finland. But all of you guys have the ability to go lead and do things you need to do in order to get this thing to the place you need it to start sharing. Let's talk about Telegram. Let me finish. Thank you. Okay. Everybody hit this link. I know it couldn't copy and paste earlier. I apologize. That's my bad. Go ahead and hit the link. Do we have a direct link to sign up versus manual entry context? Yes, you will. Stay tuned. We're going to show you that stuff in a second. All right, now, I gotta make sure everybody's awake here. Go ahead and raise your hand if you want me to show you the inside of the website. Inside the website, raise your hand if you want me to show you the inside of the website. Okay, stop it. I'll do it. Okay, now, before we do this, important. Website's not finished. We're not claiming to roll out Amazon's dead competitor in beta. Website's not ready. Beta. We are in beta. Things are going to break. Things are going to be misspelled. The one I'm showing you is before the vendors even joined. I'm showing you the mock version where our tech team just put in, how to make nachos was one of the courses. So you're going to laugh. There's just some stuff in there. But I want you to see, so you can breathe and feel good, what your customers are going to be entering on September 1st. Here we go. Let's take a little look. So here is a Shopley experience. Here's a bunch of categories on the left: clothing. I want furniture. I want accessories. Here's some featured products or featured companies. I want to look down here at some hot products that are trending, or what about some courses, or what? I'm just going to search for a laptop. I'm in the game for a laptop. Let me search for a laptop. Oh, wow, this laptop is for $500, down from 1,000. Let me go and click my wish list. Let me add this to my wish list. I need this angle. Let me see a special. Oh, with the dog. Is the dog for sale? I need a pug. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But the point is, you guys are going to have a badass site. Guys, we are not playing around. Yes, it's going to take some time to get to a really like complete version of this, but we are not here to be your grandfather's network marketing company. We are here to create a new industry that doesn't exist, converging a bunch of different verticals together. We want to pull together the influencers, pull together team builders, pull together business development, and pull together vendors in one ecosystem where everybody wins. Can I get an amen? Because it's game time. Sorry, let's talk about if you were to go looking for courses. So here's a course experience, if you will. Somebody goes in, they're like, okay, I want to go to e-learning. Let me click on some courses. Let me go click on different categories, business, finance, etc. Scroll through. Oh, here's a course I like. It's a course on sales training. Okay, here's all the details of the course. The course is $99. Here's my materials. Here's Charlotte. She created the course. Here's other courses that Charlotte created. Charlotte needs a photo. Here's how it looks from the perspective of other courses that Charlotte's done. If I click on this one, I can add it to my wish list, $20. I can share this course with my network, share to Facebook, share to Twitter. It's already coded to my affiliate link. This stuff is hot. Let's go one more. This is what it would look like if you were the customer, which you guys will be customers too, right? I'm a customer, you're a customer when you buy for yourself. Let me check out my courses. Okay, I went in there. I've actually bought one course. I've got a dashboard here on my left side as a customer. Where did I leave off on my course? Check this out. Freeze it. Go back a second. It just shows you right here that you're on 3 out of 14 parts. Let's say there's 14 parts to that course. You're on step 3 or 9. I can't read that number from here. Uh-oh, I'm getting old. So now you're going into your own courses as well, as opposed to just the person posting the courses. You can see the different views, because this is where we're at day one, right? I got an anonymous question. They always have the best ones when they're anonymous. They never. Why is it always the anonymous ones that give the best questions? What is the benefit for customers, not influencers, to shop at Shoply? Can somebody answer this question? Why do people buy from influencers? From the panel. Why do people buy from influencers?
Because they like the person and they trust the person. They're buying the person's reputation. And they want to have the products that their favorite people have. They want to be using the same skincare as Kim Kardashian. They want to be what she wants to do. And they want to look, and they look for the products that their influencers have, hence being influencers, right? So it's who they like.
It's an important question.
Who they like.
It's an important question. People ask me a lot. It's usually one demographic, and they say, well, why the customer's just going to go to Amazon? Why don't they just go to Amazon? Well, because that's what you used to do. That trend is going to shift. It is shifting by the trillions of dollars. Guys, TikTok has replaced QVC. Well, that's for kids. Are you sure? Have you done your demographic research? Because the fastest growing part of TikTok is baby boomers. Why? They got all the money and they're buying like crazy. Swipe, buy, swipe, buy, swipe, buy. It is the new place to do commerce. We're not going to put a dent in Amazon anytime soon. They're going to be just fine. The point I'm getting at is the idea of discount shopping for the lowest penny is not what Gen X, the young Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z do. And it's not what's trending now in the boomers. What's happening is people are saying, I don't trust Facebook ads. I don't trust Google AdWords. I can't even see a TV ad. They don't exist anymore. But here's this person I like. It's my neighbor. She lives 6 blocks from me. She posts cool videos. She's a mom like me. She always messes up this making spaghetti, and she tells cool jokes. Oh, you know what? And she also talks about cool makeup. I'm just going to buy my lipstick from whatever she posts. Guys, that's the power of why a customer buys from an influencer. They want to have the social connection to that person. There is no social connection to Amazon. Why do you think Amazon is scrambling to launch an influencer program and failing miserably? Because influencers are like, oh, really? Okay, you guys, you already got one of the biggest companies in the world. Now you want all the influencer market too? No, thank you. And all the influencers are like, nope, not going to do it. There's a reason why Amazon... Go ahead.
What you're saying is the last makeup I bought was from a mum on TikTok. She was a nobody. I don't even know her name. I still can't remember, right? And this is the thing I think for Shoply with the influencing market. It doesn't have to be a Kim Kardashian. The last thing I bought was on TikTok from a mum in her 50s like me. And I just hit the buy and I thought, I'm going to try that because that looks really good, her before and after. And so from the influencing market and the benefits that we have, that's what we're doing now. We're not actually buying from the big celebrities. I'm buying from someone who looks like me in my demographic. So I just thought I'd throw that in because I was like, okay, that was actually the last purchase I had, literally.
Yeah, here's a question. It's actually an answer. It's from Bridget Reed, she's an influencer. So she's an influencer. She's got a team of 50 already. She made $1 million with me in our past company. She said, somebody said, why would they buy from these influencers? She said, because they are influenced by the influencer. Let's talk about a little bit of the flow of your sales funnels. Okay, I think that's where we're at. No? Where are we at? I don't know. Okay. Hey, okay. This is going to be the lead into the flow of the sales funnel. Okay, here we go. I'm going to change the first number to 10 because you got about 24 hours left. I want to challenge everybody to invite 10 more people. I saw invitations explode in the last 48 hours. I want to challenge each person on the panel to send 10 more invites. I want to challenge each person on the Zoom to send 10 more invites. And I want to challenge everyone watching the replay to send 10 more invites. We want 10 more VIP registrations each in the next 24 hours. And by the end of the 20th, 5 influencer pros each signed up by everybody. On the 21st, when we open up to affiliates, 10 affiliates each. On the 1st, 10 customers each. And on the 8th, 1 vendor each. If we have, there's been over 1,000 people who have watched these strategy sessions in the last 24 hours. If we had 1,000 people do this, we have 5,000 influencer pros, 50,000 affiliates, and 50,000 customers, and 1,000 vendors in the next 3 weeks. If you want to know how we launched this company, it's right here. It's this slide. It's everybody pulling together. Some of you guys are going to get 1 influencer pro. Craig's going to get 10. Some of you guys are going to get 2 customers. Simon's going to get 20. It's all going to balance out. But this is the key. The main 1,000 people, we got 40+ thousand have said yes to an invite, 125 countries. The main 1,000 watched the Zooms the last 24 hours. You're part of that group. Here's how we're going to do it. Next slide. Every single one of you is going to have, don't post this yet, is going to have a Shoply Partners website starting the 21st. It'll be shoplypartners.com/your name. What I'm going to show you is not what it looks like. It's just the flow. It is not what it looks like. It's just the flow. Click it. Lots of questions here from people about, Nick, how are we going to present to people? How do I show them the information? Do I have to use YouTube? No. You're going to have 2 sales funnels, one for vendors, one for influencers and affiliates. You just send everyone you know to your Shoply partner site. It's gonna, unless it's a customer. So anybody that wants to make money, shoplypartners.com, your website, it's gonna say vendor journey, influencer journey. They click a button, influencer journey. They're gonna watch a 3.5-minute video on what is Shoply. At the end of that video, use your cursor. It's gonna show ready to enroll or need more information. Ready to enroll or need more information. If they click need more information, it's going to take them to this video right here. This video is called How Does It Work? It's Shoply How Does It Work video. I'm going to show you this video right now. This is not the final version. I think it's version 2, version 3. Oh, no, Stacy, you have the final. Okay, let's watch the final version. This is introducing Shoply How Does It Work?
Shoply isn't just a company. It's a revolutionary ecosystem designed to empower vendors, affiliates, and influencers like never before. Let's dive into the heart of Shoply's platform and discover how it can unlock unprecedented opportunities for you. In a world where the lines between tangible and digital products are increasingly blurred, Shoply emerges as the game changer. Operational in over 150 countries from day one, we bring a new wave of commerce to your fingertips. Shoply provides an extensive selection for every niche and interest, which will have tens of thousands of offers. Whether it's exotic beauty products, premium supplements, cutting-edge health and fitness tech gadgets, or the best digital courses from the greatest experts around the world, Shoply ensures a diverse range of products catering to all the needs of your fans and followers. One of the most significant advantages of Shoply is the 100% direct bonus incentive. Unlike agencies or platforms like TikTok and others that take a substantial cut of your revenue, Shoply ensures that you get what you deserve, maximizing your earnings and rewarding your efforts without any hidden fees. Our ongoing attribution system means you continue to earn from customers who return to the platform, even from the sales of products you didn't personally promote. This ensures you still earn a commission from a repeat customer you initially referred to Shoply that buys from another vendor. By continuously providing diverse products, your repeat customers continue to increase your earnings. For those of you who have mastered your craft, you probably have recognized that whenever you launch a brand or product, several copycats pop up. Shoply provides a solution to the issue of copycats. Instead of losing market share by the hands of emulators copying your content and systems, you can teach your successful tactics and strategies to other influencers and affiliates. This collaboration not only protects your market share, but also earns you additional bonuses from our vendors who are willing to pay for your expertise. Instead of competing against other influencers, you will learn to attract and develop them. There will be times when you will be searching for a product or brand that doesn't exist on our marketplace. One unique aspect of Shoply is the opportunity to bring vendors to the platform. If you are passionate about a specific product category, you can introduce new vendors and receive a commission on every sale made by any Shoply influencer or affiliate worldwide without personally being a direct part of any transaction. And let's not forget, some of you will become Shoply vendors yourselves. If you have a product or service to offer, Shoply provides the platform to reach a global audience. Create and sell your products worldwide, leveraging the power of Shoply's extensive network. Whether you're launching a new brand or expanding an existing one, Shoply provides the tools and resources to reach millions of potential customers. Tap into our advanced analytics, marketing support, and seamless logistics to maximize your sales and grow your business exponentially. To sum it up, with Shoply, there are 4 ways to transform your efforts into substantial earnings. Earn 100% of the bonus directly from the vendor by promoting products anytime, anywhere. Earn continuous commissions from repeat customers you initially referred to Shoply, even when they buy products you didn't promote, ensuring your income grows as customers explore more on Shoply. Build a global network and earn commissions from your own team of influencers and affiliate sales and activities. Introduce new vendors to Shoply and earn from every sale they make through the platform. Shoply is shaping the future of shopping. With our state-of-the-art technology and commitment to excellence, we are ready to lead the charge in transforming the way the world shops. Join the movement that's redefining commerce and creating opportunities for all. Embrace the change. Unite together. Don't get left behind. Shoply, the world is your marketplace. Shoply isn't just a company. It's a revolutionary ecosystem.
I'll tell you what. This is a brand new company. And I don't know many companies that look as good as we do and the way that we doing it right now. Let's go to the team here. Team, take it over. I'm gonna keep going just for time's sake. I'll kick it to whoever's next. Okay. Once they watch that video, it's gonna ask them to enroll now. So this is a mobile version of an enroll now page. This is a really specific page. We don't have control over design on the marketing side. The tech team has control because of a piece that you'll see down here. I'll explain in a second. So when they come here, it's going to have an enrollment video. That enrollment video literally just came to me 15 minutes ago. I'm not going to show the whole video. Yes, I'm going to take over. My partners and I made a decision that the enrollment video, we wanted it to be more personal. So they asked me and I asked them if it was okay if I did a straight to camera on the enrollment packages. So how this will work, I'm not going to play any of the audio now, is they're just going to watch a video.
Hey, welcome back.
On the different enrollment packages, what there's inside of them, why they want to say yes, what's the upsides, what's the downsides. And this is what all of you are going to watch tomorrow. If you're going to choose to be an influencer pro or not, it's going to be on this video that you're going to watch tomorrow, whether you see the value, if you don't. It talks about the different pieces of it. The global marketplace pool talks about the compensation, access to courses, the whole thing. So maybe we'll just play the last 30 seconds.
To one of three major decisions. You said yes to lock in your early invitation. Now make a second decision to say yes and upgrade before the end of August 20th. And then say yes to pay it forward. Pay it forward to everyone you know and create waves all around the world. And in doing so, all of your dreams and goals and obtaining them are on the other side of yes. Upgrade now and welcome to Shoply.
So we built a whole sales funnel for you guys. You just got to fill this thing with people. Put the people in. Come on, put the people in. Okay, here's what's going to happen tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to final image on the sales funnel. Stace, let's show the final image, and then I'll talk to you guys about what to do. Panel will close up with final thoughts. So guys, here's an image of what you just saw. Like, Nick, what's this fun? What's the whole funnel? Let's just jump past there we go. ShoplyPartners.com/U. This starts the 21st. You see a video, what is Shoply? They can go right to enroll. If they do, getting started, then to dashboard. Wow, my cursor is not running this. Your cursor is running this. So what is Shoply? Yes to enroll, getting started training, down to dashboard. Okay. Or they start as what is Shoply? They go to how does it work? Go to enroll. I'm not ready yet. They go to a long form video that I didn't show you. They go to frequently asked questions. That's going to take me a little bit. Over back to enroll. Yes, I enroll. Getting started training, dashboard. This is going to be done for you guys on the 21st. And then the vendor version of this will be ready 10 days later. So all you're going to do is, hey, you want to make money with me? Go to ShoplyPartners.com/Craig. You don't send customers here. This customers you lead with a product. Hey, this is my product of the day. This is my product of the day. This is my product of the day. And they'll find their way into Shoply.com. People that want to make money, you're going to send them through your sales funnel. So let's talk about your upgrade tomorrow. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get, actually, let me say this again. Tomorrow night, a couple hundred people will be let in to beta test this. I need to be first. It doesn't even matter. You guys all have a timestamp already. So even if you're the first credit card in, nothing special happens. Everybody has a timestamp as long as you upgrade between the 15th and the 20th Central Midnight. The 20th Central Midnight. As long as you upgrade, it's going to honor your timestamp. Please upgrade. Do not talk yourself out of this, okay? Here's why. I'll let you watch the video tomorrow. As long as you guys upgrade, your timestamp is honored. But for process sake, we're going to have the first few hundred people that said yes to an invite tomorrow come in and test the system. Here's why. We don't want to send thousands of people out at once. If it doesn't work, if it goes down, everybody's frustrated, because there's no big deal if you sign up the next morning or upgrade the next afternoon. It's no big deal. So by the end of the 16th, everybody should be upgraded. So the 15th, the first group's in, the 16th in the morning to evening, everybody will have a chance. You're not going to miss anything. Well, Nick, they're going to have an advantage. What's their advantage? They can see the inside of the website. Well, yeah, but they can't get customers. Nobody can get customers. Well, they can invite people. So can you. Your invitation system will stay live. You will continue to invite people. In fact, until the 21st, the only way into Shoply as an influencer pro is through that invitation system right there. When they hit upgrade now, it's actually going to put them, go ahead and click the page. Remember this website I just showed, or this little page I showed you? It's going to have all 3 videos there. So they're going to watch all 3 videos in one place, and they'll upgrade here. At the bottom in the lower right, this little group, this little thing right here, this is actually streaming. I'm not going to use right tech words. It's connected into our entire enrollment system, and it's showing you around the world everyone who's a lead and everyone who's upgrading real time. Some of these people are going to end up in your communities unless you don't upgrade. Well, Nick, is that going to be there next week? It's going to be there forever. So as you're building your team and a new week starts and somebody comes in here, they're going to see everybody that week that's coming in. They're either going to upgrade, and some of those people will end up in their community, or they're going to wait till next week and upgrade, and they're going to end up in that other person's community. Guys, this system is sexy. This system is fun. This system is way ahead of its time. I'm going to give some closing thoughts here in just a second. Man, I just love these people on this computer right now. I'm staring on this panel right here. I'm so grateful to have so many talented people see the vision and come together from all over the world. Every one of the 200 of you that have hung in through this whole time, I'm grateful for each of you for seeing it so far. Don't betray your intuition. Over the next 72 hours, make the decision to say yes and go forward. You know, there's a million reasons to talk yourself out of it. It's a million reasons. I can give you the list. This could happen and that could happen. You only need one. You only need one to say yes. One reason. What's your one reason? What's your one reason when you wake up in 48 hours, when that invite lights up, you get the text, you get the email saying, hey, it's time. What's that one reason? Is it going to be when you look at your kids? Is it going to be when you look at your job? Like, I hate my job. Is that your one reason? Is it going to be when you look at your dream board and say, it's those things? Maybe it's your bank account. It's empty. How long you want it to be that way? Maybe it's your time freedom. I got nothing, man. I got nothing to give. I got no time. You got to figure something out. There's a million reasons not to do this. There's a million reasons to betray your heart and to follow an excuse. You only need one to say yes. Figure out what your one is. Thank you so much, everybody. Tonight. It's been a great journey. We're going to go back to work. We're going to start working on some websites. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much.